Taka, 19 years old. I live in Japan. My family is composed of my parents and we 4 siblings. My father is Japanese and my mother is Korean. So to say, I'm half Japanese, half Korean. Naturally, 2 languages, Korean and Japanese, are used in our home. And when my mother tells us something, she usually uses Korean. However, I reply to her in Japanese. Both of us can understand each other. It is a strange world. Like this story, I have gotten many unique experiences since I was born. Today, I'd like to speak about these experiences. When I was an elementary student, I gradually began to realize that I was in a little different situation from other friends. For example, when I ate lunch with my friend in school, I felt something was wrong. In our house, my mother always told me, "Don't hold the bowl, it means you have no manner." Like, this picture is impolite way for my mother. But all my friends held their bowls near their mouth. And there and then, I knew it is the Japanese traditional manner. Japanese hesitate to eat a meal with a bowl which is put on the table, like this picture. Because Japanese think the posture is similar with a dog. On the contrary, the manner in eating in Korea is the opposite of Japanese. Koreans prefer to eat a meal like this, because the posture is the figure of holding a bowl is similar with a figure. It is quite different. This kind of experience always widened my view. And fortunately, I could meet many wonderful friends in school. Usually, children tend to make fun of the differences which other people have. But my friends accepted me and they were interested in my situation. That's why they knew and used some Korean vocabularies in our classroom. I was really impressed by their attitude. As a natural thing, my relatives are Koreans and Japanese. Yeah, natural thing. Until now, I have lived in Japan for almost all my life, and I have visited my grandparents' house in Korea more than 20 times. 3 years ago, when I was 17 years old, my grandmother in Korea died because of a grave disease. 2 days after she passed away, I went to Korea with my family for attending her funeral. At that time, all Korean relatives gathered in my grandparents' house. After her funeral, they began eating and drinking. And then one old man approached and asked me why I couldn't speak Korean. And he told me, "Please have a pride as Korean. Don't forget you have a Korean blood too." By this, my perspective was changed dramatically. Before listening to this from him, I hardly had been conscious of this fact. But his words changed my thoughts. It was the most impressive experience in my life. And now I'm proud of my mixed blood, Korean and Japan. Of course, even now, I'm sometimes confused with my position. For example, when I watch a soccer game between Japan and Korea, if I cheer Japanese team, my mother gets angry. That's why I have to watch the game quietly. In conclusion, I want to convey two things to you. First, have a pride about who you are. It becomes the motivation to love your friends, your family, and yourself more. Second, learning from other culture is valuable. It makes our view to become wide, and we can improve ourselves for the future. There is a saying that goes, look at the bright side of the dark horizon. Thank you all very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Taka.